All right, the countdown has been taken care of. Hello, good evening, and welcome to Vaidya's Chess Hub. And we are playing games with the students. We are joined by everybody on time, of course. And well, I had made a request like you should type the sequence that was yesterday. So, anybody who has the sequence that we followed yesterday, kindly put it up. We are joined by Sagar here, Itesh is here, Jay is already here. And Sagar says that there's some network issue in his area, so he will probably watch it offline. And if he is online, then he might use another device. And Namish is here. And very good evening to Saurish as well. Rayansh Inamdar is here. Yes, and that's Rayansh's favorite music. Well, that's Savannah. That's free music by YouTube. Before we go further into today's challenges, I want to make a few things very clear. And Jay, you could probably make a note of this, that there is one change that's going to happen in the schedule. There is one change. What's happening is the government gives us some relaxation. Sometimes they make the things stricter, and accordingly my academic tuitions and the other commitments also tend to change. So listen to this very carefully. Everything else will remain the same, but Friday's feedback session, that is tomorrow's session, will now happen every Sunday from 5, between 5 and 6. Okay, so from 5 to 6, you'll have the feedback session, which originally we scheduled it on Friday. Okay, everything else remains the same. It's just that Friday's schedule will be Sunday's schedule now. Sunday 5 to 6, because of the changes in the schedule that the local authorities have made, impacting the colleges, impacting the assignments of the senior students and other commitments that I have. You know that I am into other things as well. So just to confirm, Jay even mentioned the timing. Okay, instead everything else is the same. It's just Friday's one day of 6 to 7 that goes to Sunday 5 to 6, and that too is a feedback session. So make sure that you will be attending that. Remember that it is a Friday's lecture that will happen on Sunday. Sundays we never had any lecture at all. So whatever it is that we did on Friday, instead of Friday, we will do it on Sunday. Instead of Friday, now we will work on Sunday. I think that's crystal clear. Okay, so very important. Friday's work, if that is feedback, if we choose to do the head-to-heads or whatever it is, instead of whatever it is that we did on Friday between 6 and 7, will now be shifted to Sunday 5 to 6. Okay, now remember that of course Rayansh Inamdar is asking a very brilliant question. Morning 5 o'clock is a little too much on a Sunday, so it's evening 5 to 6. Okay, remember it is 5 to 6, not 6 to 7. It is 5 to 6, and that's why I wanted Jay to type the timing. Type the timing correctly. It is 5 to 6, not 6 to 7. I'm talking about Sunday. Everything else remains the same. Only Friday's work will now go to Sunday. That is all. Okay. Since none of you are doing it properly, I will do that. I'll do that myself. I wanted it in one clean line. Okay. So I have actually done that for you. Okay. That's how in one line I wanted it. Friday's lecture will now be done on Sunday. Okay. So yesterday's list, anybody has this list? So remember, we are not going to meet tomorrow. We are going to meet Sunday 5 to 6 for the feedback. Jay, Sagar, Namish are my 3 candidates for the feedback. Sagar has already played a tournament, shared it on the Telegram channel. I'll look into his games a little bit more. Remember 10 plus 5, our hub tournament, and outside tournament. These are the 3 things that you must have played within the week for me to give you some feedback. Okay, otherwise it's not possible for me to give you a feedback. Remember the three things. 10 plus 5 game should be played, rated 10 plus 5. The tournament, hub tournament on Monday, and the outside tournament. Now, please remember that if you are a player who is under 1500, play in the under 1500 tournament. That helps. If you are under 1800, then participate in the under 1800 tournament. Stick to your category. It is very, very important. Okay. Now, nobody seems to have the list that we had yesterday. I believe Aryan had that list, but I don't think he's here yet. So let's ask Granth. I think it was you who wanted to play yesterday, if I'm not wrong. So please let me know, Granth, if you are available. If yes, I'll issue you the first challenge. Of course, I have to take care of the fact that everybody must get a chance. And I don't think Granth got a chance yesterday. So Granth, if you are available, Grant Tutekar is there in the chat, right? So I'll try. Yeah, he is there pretty much. So let's go for 3 plus 2 game. And remember, we are not going to meet tomorrow. We'll now meet on Sunday. And that's because of things from the government sides, the government side keeps changing. Sometimes they have the rules, they extend the timing, they bring the timing down. They have the weekend closure sometimes. So it's very difficult. Jay has used his ID as well. Yes, sure. I didn't play with Jay yesterday. I didn't play with Jay, right? No, I didn't. I didn't. Don't think I played with Jay. Okay. I think castling is the move now. Ant-Man is also available. Yes, the van friend. By the way, guys, I have said this time and again. I'll say it again. Chess should have been a part of the Olympics a long while ago when my favorite former world champion Grandmaster Vishwanathan Anand would have brought gold many a times for India, I'm sure. I don't know why, but chess is not a part of the Olympics. It should be. There's always a debate between sport and game. And I think this is a competitive sport. Should be there. And India has got immense talent in chess. Our youngsters are superbly talented. And well, I'll hope that very soon, we have that as a proper event. I don't know. So I think I'm winning a pawn here now. Should have been a part of the Olympics. What do you feel? Ayush says yes. No doubt about it. People are wondering where the board is. Oh, here is the board. I'm sorry for that. People didn't see the board. I'm sorry for that. Apology. Well, the question now is, should I play f5, attacking the bishop? Let's put the bishop first. Let's see if I can do that. Jay also agrees, right? That totally chess should be a part of the Olympics, and we would have definitely had gold many times when, you know, Grandmaster Vishwanathan Anand was really world number one for quite a while. It dominated the chess world. Even today, he's so strong. But back then, of course, well, I think I've successfully blundered a piece. So this is what happens when you get distracted. I hate this when it happens. Oh, I so hate this when it happens. You get distracted. Very bad. Very bad. You get distracted, buddy. I'm a piece down here, man. Nah, hate this when it happens. Why does it have to happen? Oh, now the list is here. Guys, when you talk, this is what happens, okay? There was a clear attack on my knight and I failed to register that. It's so sad. Oh no, I mean, seriously. Very bad. The list. Now we have the list, by the way. Namish was the next. Namish, did we play? Yes. Did I play with Namish yesterday? Guys, you have to tell me. Did I play with Namish yesterday? Guys, did I play with him yesterday? Let me know, guys. Let me know. I'm not able to recollect that so strongly. Did I or did I not play with him? I think I can go for a very powerful attack here. Somehow. Jay is saying yes, you played with Namish. Ayush is also saying I played. So in that case, then let's stick to the list. I did play with Namish yesterday. Okay. So then in that case, let's stick to the list, right? Let's stick to the list. Okay. I think now we can here. Okay, I think I want to go ahead and tuck my king. Mm, really? That's what you want to do? Why would you want to do that? Beyond my understanding. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. Let's do this. And this. And this. Oh, I'm not quite sure whether that was good or what. Okay, hold on. Buddy. Oh, did they just give me this check here? Okay. What an intense moment in the game. Totally right. Oh, no, that's not good, right? What was that? Why did he have to give checkmate like that? By the way, see what can happen once you give one chance. That's just awesome play. Everybody should appreciate Grant Utekar. Totally, totally. Let's have a big round of applause for him. Brilliant. Okay. By the way, I was a piece down here. I'm still a piece down if you see as an extra bishop. While talking about the chess being in Olympics, I gave my piece here. Who's the next? Grant, really well played. Yeah. Now, by the way, Grant, look at the messages coming in for you. Superb, really well played. You were a piece up here. By the way, that piece up was not a great tactic. It was just simple oversight. We were talking about that's what happens when you get slightly distracted. I'll show you. It was a simple pawn attack and I messed up the knight. That was very bad actually on my part. And that was also the time when you were telling me that the screen, the board was not visible. I was on the webcam. That was the only thing visible. Yeah, he attacked my knight. It was just as simple as that for me to retreat my knight. What did I play? Bishop f6. And I just blundered a piece here. I had to put up a good fight here to make sure, that there was always some fight left in the game. Otherwise, he was running with the show. Now here, I feel here, how about if I would have taken the knight? I think that was an oversight. I tried to win on time. Let's take a look at this. I think I could have taken here. Do you agree with that? Could have I taken there? He had bishop takes c6, mind you. That was his threat. Because the rook and the bishop were attacking the c6 pawn. I saw that. But then the piece is the piece, right? Rook takes e2. I could have taken the piece here. The knight was free. No doubt about it. Okay, so then who's next? Don't worry, we have the list. Aryan, don't worry, we have the list right here. So I think now I'm going to play, since you have told me that I played with Namish yesterday, I started with Granth correctly. Ayush, the Ant-Man is next and Saurish is after him. So the Ant-Man, get ready, man. We're going to play. Just remember, Jai, in between, please make sure that you copy paste my message at least 4 times, not at a time. Every 10-15 minutes, make sure, Jai, you do that. About the shift in the timings, Friday's timings, okay? Yes, Akash, you play. What's your ID, Akash? Type your ID and somebody make a note of that, please. Actually, bishop e5 check is good, right? I don't know. I feel that's good. I really feel that's really awesome. Should I castle here? I think I'm in a good position to castle. Oh, he himself is like, okay, I want to do that. Now, that is a blunder by Ant-Man. I guess, right? That's a blunder, right? Wolfram 12. Wolfram 12. Guys, make a note of what Jay is typing here. So important. Well, to be honest with you, that rook is not going anywhere. So let's have that. That's not going anywhere. I'm okay with that. And now I think I should castle first. Should be the logical thing to do. And then I think we can go for the bishop. Knight's not been developed. Better do that, right? Yeah, I better do that. I should bring the bishop back as well, I feel very strongly about it. I had a thought that maybe at some stage I had actually thought that at some stage you put play c6 to try to block the bishop. I would have to come out that way. I really thought he would do that. For some time, I really thought so. Question to the bishop. No, sir, I'll keep my pin. It's not actually a pin, it's just a tension. Okay, so my bishop is now been asked to leave that particular diagonal. No, I don't want the exchange. I am an exchange of, sorry, I'm a piece up here. I know that. But then why should I just go about unnecessarily exchanging pieces? That's the main thing. I don't want to do that. I'd rather consolidate my position a little bit. Ooh. Can I just have... He doesn't have a light color bishop. I'm going to use that to my advantage. By the way, Ant-Man, please be careful. See to it that the next time you don't let the rook be trapped like that on a... Okay, now this is taking control of that file there. Wolfram, please explain that word, okay? Akash, what's that word? My dear Akash. Yes, his king side is well protected, okay. He has got two knights, bishop there. Oh, I always knew he's going to do that. I'm prepared for this. That I had to do. I'm not going to lie to you. I think now this is a fork. Please tell me this is a fork. Yes, that is a fork, right? Oh, Rupak is saying that he had his ninth exams. But by the way, I hope Rupak now you would be here regularly. Please remember, Jay has actually typed a very important message, guys. Very, very important message. Please remember that. Now, how easily he could have played this move? I'm not sure why he played that. He could have played g6 and I would have given bishop for 2 points, guys. I want to talk more about it. And man, that's terrible. G6 was far too easy to see. I would have given my bishop for 2 pawns because I had to smash open, your king side. I would have given my bishop for 2 pawns. I'll come back to that move. I will talk about it. I think now this is an easy game for me. The queen is pinned. The exchange is inevitable. And I'll do this. Please protect your pawn. How? I thought you'd protect your pawn. Okay, now let's get back to that g6 move. I had played that with the intention of attacking f7. All right. But then you had g6. I thought you'd do that. And then I would have given my bishop for 2 pawns. I would have gotten 2 pawns. And I wanted to enter the king side. So that I was already a piece up if you look at the position. Guys, if you understand this, type it in the chat. Aryan also is doing a good job here. Friday's feedback lecture has been shifted to 5 to 6 Sunday. That's every Friday's lecture, not just this Friday, okay? Until further notice. Guys, before I start the next game, one more time. Guys, look at this notification. It's not just for tomorrow's Friday, it is for all the Fridays. So instead of Friday, everything else remains the same. Except Friday's lecture will now be Sunday. On Sunday 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. 5 to 6, not 6 to 7. Again, make a note of that. And this has happened because the government keeps changing the timing of what's open and what's closed, with what capacity, what timing. So my other commitments and things also change. That's why. Okay. But until further notice, the Friday's lecture will happen on Sunday. Just remember that. So you are not missing out on anything. The only thing is, instead of doing the feedback and whatever it is that we do on Friday, we will now shift it to Sunday. So we are not meeting tomorrow. Okay. Now we will, instead of Friday, we will meet Sundays. And on Sunday, it is 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Not 6 to 7. That's the regular timing. Okay. Fine, guys. Who's the next? Can somebody tell me? Is Jai the next? Let's look at the list. Jai, were you there? I think Jai is not there in the list because Jai was not there for that lecture. I believe he missed out that day. No, he is there at number 12. Okay. The next one is Saurish. Okay. So Saurish, I hope you are there, man. Did somebody read message from Saurish? Saurish is Saurish 5050, right? There's no match. Saurish, why is there no match? What happened? Saurish, kindly type your ID properly, please. I'll get to the next one and then come back to you. Arya Sonic is my next one. Arya Sonic, let's play him. Yeah, Arya Sonic is there. Saurish, make sure that you type your ID correctly. It didn't search that. I wonder why that happens, Saurish. I tried inputting the same thing, Saurish underscore 5050. I'll try that after this game. Don't worry, Saurish. I will try that again. Yes, Aryan, I did try that with the underscore. Now, I wonder, I missed out on this yesterday. I wonder if I should play this typical knight maneuver, or should I just push this pawn? Pawn can be pushed, mind you. Surely that can be done, right? Well, I mean, let's do this for a change. You know what? And you know why? Because the queen is already supporting the pawn here. Let's go for some quick development. I'll castle before black. Akash, very good idea. Copy paste that. That's what I do, man. Thanks, but no thanks. Honestly, that's what I do, Akash. I do copy paste that, obviously. And Namish is saying there is no underscore. Well, there is underscore, right? Namish is saying there is no underscore. Saurish, would you please type the correct ID? You're confusing the audience. You are seriously confusing everybody here. What's up? Please tell me. What is going on? Is there an underscore or no underscore? Is Saurish here? Saurish, I think you are there in the chat. So I think now the burden is on you to type the correct thing, man. Just do that. No, did he just do that? No, that's trouble. That is trouble, right? I'm attacking it twice, he's defending it thrice. But buddy, that is trouble. That is trouble. I have no doubt about it, guys. It is trouble. Queen in line with the rook is always dangerous. Sauresh is now saying that it's Sauresh 5050. Okay. So Sauresh, when you saw the list, you should have told me that, my dear. So after this game, Sauresh, I'll try it. Sauresh 5050. I'll try that. I promise. Aryan, there was not a clear fork because it was attacked thrice. I now have a strong attack. Now again, Jay, do some commentary. I love it when seniors participate. Even Ant-Man, come on, come on. Aryan as well, come on. Take some responsibility, guys. You should comment on what's happening. What did he do? He gave me a queen. What do you mean by he gave me a queen? There's only one to give, so. But what was that? Before that, I was just wanting to make a point about how my piece development was proper. My opponent had not developed the bishop on c8. I was talking about that, man. I was referring to the piece development. So the bishop and c8 had not developed while I had castled. My rooks were connected. Well, this is what you call rooks being connected, okay? So if the rooks support each other on the back rank, you say that the rooks are connected. That's how you talk in chess language. Now I suppose the checkmate is close, right? Attack on my queen. I will defend it so. Now how does he defend the checkmate? Guys, how does it defend the checkmate? Queen g4 is checkmate. Now made in 2 here, I think. Queen g4 check, king f8, queen g7 checkmate. Aryan Bangde, you are right. They are called the pigs. The rooks are called the pigs, but when they are on the 7th rank. Jai, if you would type all this. Jai, please make sure that you type all this, right? The rooks are the pigs. Mind you, I could have played this. I couldn't have played this move had this bishop been free, okay? And now we'll try for Saurish. Okay, before he gave me the queen, I was talking about this point, guys. I'll tell you. Yeah. At this point, I was talking about the lack of piece development. Look at the green circles, okay? So when you play, you try to develop your pieces with great aggression. The rooks are the pigs when on the 7th rank. Jay always listens to 50% of what's being said. Jay, that's not good commentary. Rooks are not called pigs in general everywhere. Rooks are called pigs when they are specifically on the 7th rank, because that's when they go about munching the pawns on the 7th rank. There is a reason why they're called pigs, okay? Otherwise, at the start of the games, they are the most immobile piece. Is it not? So that's very important. Jay, again, I think the time where you type the message about shift in the timetable. Saurish, let us try to find you here with Saurish 5050. That's there. Will I get white? Yes, sir. No, Arya, you were playing fine until you gave the queen. Until you played the queen, it was going quite okay, I should say. I was just trying to teach everybody that piece development is important. Will he take the pawn on b2 or will he push the pawn to c2? Oh, he's decided that he's not going to do any of that. So now I will have to take the pawn. If he doesn't want to take the pawn, then okay, I'll have to take the pawn. So here he is a pawn up. Please remember that he is a pawn up here. Oh, now let me see. There is a definite attack here. I can attack the knight, right? Please tell me I can do that. The knight is attacked. It's defended by the knight. Oh, bunch of lions has appeared for his 10th standard exam. So, bunch of lions participated. Okay, hang on. Now, if I play knight g5, what's he going to do? Also, isn't there bishop takes f7 now with a queen d5? Guys, it's overwhelming attack now. Knight g5. How does he support this? By knight to h6, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you see all these things, please be active in the chat. And well, the other thing is bishop takes f7. I'm going to go for that. Let's play a little aggressively here. This is known as the Danish gambit. Yes, Akash, you are right. He could have played knight h6 to defend that. So now bishop takes f7. King takes, and now I have queen d5 check. We studied that in the tactics. Remember, that is why it's important to do the tactics. If you are wondering, like, why do we do tactics so often? That's the reason why we do that. I'm sure now you understand that, guys. That's why we do that. And now our opponent cannot castle. The king is moved. So castling is out of question. Guys, he cannot castle, but he's played a move which is quite strange. I think now I can pin the knight. The king, there's no castling possible here. Mind you, the king has moved. Jay has done that. Ayush Tavde, Jay has done that. Don't worry about it. Jay is very active. Jay is very active when it comes to such things. He always is quite concerned. And I think he's already done that. Jishain, please type the message only once if necessary. Then twice maybe, but not beyond that, please. So guys, now you can see Saurish is 1378. So he should be playing the under 1500 tournament. I hope that the new guys, Aryan, Ayush, you understand it's this different categories of tournaments, is it not? I hope that you know about them, okay? I really hope that you know about them. I think I have this move here. The under 1500, the under 1800, the under 2000. Now with this idea, I could play in the under 2000. Although I've come back from 2100s, I can play now. At the moment, I'm 1962, so I can play in the under. What did he do? Oh, okay. Attack my queen, huh? Has he been successful in doubling my pawns? A bishop takes f3, g takes f3. I'm not quite sure. No, I'm not sure about that. The queen is now tied to the defense of that knight. Oh, Namish is saying under 1700. But do you have tournaments for those guys in on leeches? Jay, can you please throw some more light on this, Jay? Jay, if you can, please. I want you to tell us if Jay, what are the categories in leeches? Under 1300. Ayush is saying under 1300, under 1500, 1800, 2000. Is that so? Yeah, Aryan is saying I've got a question mark. But then that question mark should also be removed. Because rapid, no, you should play rapid. Aryan, rapid is fine. 10 plus 5 time control is good. Man, you can't really say no complaints about that. I mean, sure, come on. Guys, I think he's given me a super duper uber check possibility here. Is there a checkmate here? Never sure. Nah. What if I give a check here? He's going to push the pawn. What am I on 8 seconds? What's that like? What was that? I never thought I'd come down to some seconds ago. It's not mate, right? He has his king to g8. Then I would probably play the queen check. He has this move here. Not from there. Yeah, the game would have continued, but I think I would have gone for knight f7 attacking. It's a fork, right? It's a fork. So after this check and king, I think takes, knight takes, the queen check. Well, I mean, I have not calculated that much. Queen h5 is not a check. Queen h5 was checked by all means, not at this position, at this position. I was thinking about the queen h5 check at this position, man. Now, you look at the screen, there was queen h5 check. He would have pushed the pawn because that was supported by the knight. That's what he would have done. Okay. Guys, who is next in the list? The list, right? The list. Guys, from time to time, you need to tell me about the list. Somebody, who's next? Let me know, guys. Let me know. Who is next? Jay is next? Okay, Jay is next. Yes, Jay is next. Jay, here we go. Jay is online. Jay also can probably go for under 1500 category again. Jay, you should seriously play under 1500. You probably win a lot of trophies. Jay has won trophies. He's finished on the podium. Jay has done that. I'm trying the Scandinavian with a gambit idea. Oh, Akash is saying after him it's me. Okay. Guys, Jay is a pawn up here. Make no mistake. Jay is a pawn up here. A pawn sacrifice here. Playing a line which is a little active. Yeah, titanium dioxide. Akash, make sure that you share your ID, please. I think he did that yesterday. Wolfram, right? Yeah, Wolfram. Yeah, Wolfram. I think that's his ID. Yeah, Wolfram. And by the way, I did ask you for the meaning of that. What is Wolfram? Are you going to tell us? Dishan is 11. Okay, Dishan will try you as well. After this, Dishan, let's have a game with you. Akash, you'll have to wait one more game. After this, we'll try to have Dishan in line. Dishan was there in the list, I remember. He was there. Yeah, after Jay, it's Dishan and then Wolfram. Yeah. Dishan, don't worry. After this, it's you. Dishan, be logged in and ready. Okay, what's happened here? May I know? Oh, attacked twice, defended also twice. Ooh, I did not know that. And let's go ahead and take this. Can I take this? Oh, in fact, okay. Can I go ahead and take this first? I can do that, right? Can I do that? I can do that, right? No, I can't do that. I wonder. Let's take here. Men and women wolf. Yeah, man. Wolf from, yeah. Is it from? Yeah, yeah, Archbishop. Yes, I asked about that as well. Yes. So, guys, please share some history. Do share some history. Surely. Please do share. Okay, I think now check comes first, right? Guys, please tell me check comes first here. Yeah, check does come first. Wolfram is a Latin name for tungsten. Why is Akash so much into chemistry? Guys, look at the screen. Wolfram is a Latin name for tungsten. OMG. OMG. No. No. Okay. Tungsten. And what is with the Archbishop thing? There was a person named Archbishop. Oh, he is given a check. Guys, he's given a check. Ooh, I'm scared. No, check, please. I should have taken there. Tungsten is a metal, and if I'm not wrong, tungsten is an element. That's used in bulbs, right? The symbol is W. Akash, our expert, Jai is playing a game. Otherwise, he'll tell you. Science is his favorite. That's because of the haircut. That's because of the massive haircut during the lockdown. If you're wondering, I was waiting when somebody would ask me this haircut, the zero cut, zero. Because of the lockdown effect, I just cleaned it. That's why it's going to take time. I'll soon have this off if you're wondering. But that's a good question. Yeah, that's what it is. Yes, now, Rupak, you can also play with me. Please type the ID, but first it's Dishain. I think I have Dishain's ID here. Dishain dash one. And again, it's not the underscore. I should be careful. It's not the underscore, it's the dash. Dishain, am I right? It's the dash, right? Those are his details. Jay did play. Ooh, yes, the melting point is 3422. People have done good Google here. Grant is saying I have also the haircut in zero. Yeah, sure. That's why it takes time. Guys, please make a note of Rupak's ID, right? Rupak underscore and Namish, that's damn underscore, man, this time. Underscore 4444 what? 4408. Ayush has got a measurement of his haircut. He's saying, I've got 25% cut. Like, what's 25% cut? Dude, 25% cut. Yeah, Rupak is saying, yeah, Google. Yeah, Google. Yeah, sure. That's why they know about tungsten and stuff. Guys, is that bishop trapped? Please tell me that bishop is trapped. You don't have to Google that. You don't have to Google that. Please tell me if the... Oh, he cut his side hair. That's why 25%. Van friend. OMG. OMGB. Yeah, that's what we say. Now, the main thing is, should I take with my rook or with my knight? I'm a little tempted. Shall I take with the knight? With the... By the way, he had a good plan. He wanted to go for a checkmate here, but there was his queen here earlier. So now he moved the pawn and he wants now to... He wanted to play knight to g5. It's a typical idea. Massive, right? People are giving it some thought, right? Got to appreciate that. Yeah, that's a normal capture. It's not desperado. Why did he just blunder his pawn? I have no idea. No idea, no idea. He blundered that, clearly. And I suppose now my knight can just sit here. Pretty. And now I think Alcasa. My knight's in the enemy camp for long. I don't want that actually. Let's scare this knight out first. Don't want that knight there. Let's not allow that knight there. I'm telling you. That knight over there, not cool, man. Why are you after that square? Can't allow you, man. Yes, Friday session shifted to Sunday. By the way, make sure, guys, you type the complete line. And yes, there is no lag. Guys, yeah, surely. Come on, I'm not going to take that lag thing every time. No, no. There's no lag there. Come on. Very attentive to my threats. I like that. Good student, by the way. A sign of a good student. Alert. I don't want my knight there for long, I'm telling you. My knight has been there for a long time. I'm just reluctant to move it because it's well supported. What a session we had yesterday and today. It's awesome. Now, if we go ahead, is it okay? I think it's okay to move the pawn. I would say so. It's defended thrice, right? Attacked thrice. Oh, and finally now he makes us move the knight. Question is where? Let's go back here. I could have gone here. I wonder why I did that. I really wonder why I did that, by the way, guys. I could have played the knight to c5 and then eventually capture here. Had the pawn taken it, then the rook was free, guys. Guys, please make sure that, you understand all these things that are happening at the moment. It's very important that you do understand those things. By the way, I did blunder a piece today. Attacked twice, defended once. What more does my opponent do? Any ideas? Any suggestion? Yeah, the pawn was pinned to the rook. Yes. So that's what I'm saying. Whenever I draw arrows, that's for you to really learn. Okay. Can I take there? I certainly can take there. I mean, no, I'll have to come back. Enough. I have to come back. Now that is lining up with. That's not what you want, right? Can I move my knight into a better active position here? Well, why did he do that, by the way? Lack of time? Lack of time, right? I don't think that there was any other reason for that. I don't think so. Hmm. Now that, oh, that was bad, right? Hmm. Save your pawns, man. Save your pawns. Why don't give me your pawns like that? Start pushing the pawns at least to save them. Let's try to just checkmate fast here. No, come on, man. I don't want to make another queen or something. That's okay. Stalemate? No stalemate, right? Checkmate only, right? No stalemate, right? Okay. Guys, by the way, appreciate Dishen. He's a kiddo. But look at the fight is put. Very nice. Very cool fight. And the main thing is when the time was less, let it be noted, guys. Such things should be noted. When the time was less, when the time was less, by the way, I'm not going to play any more games. Akash, wait. We'll play next time. Okay? Wait. You'll have to wait. Because it's only 6 minutes on the trot. I don't want to play fast. We have to stop. Now it's just 4 minutes more. When the time was less, he played really fast, and he did not let himself flag down. Guys, I'm sure you understand that. Look, this year everybody is appreciative of that. You did not let yourself just be timed down. You put up a good fight. You kept playing for next 2 seconds, next 2 seconds. I've seen so many players, they just wait until their time runs to zero. No, keep the fight going on. And he did that. That's the right sporting spirit. And now Dishan is also good boy. He is also saying thanks all. Dishen Godash, very nice. You put up a good fight. There's a champion in all of you. Guys, as usual, like yesterday, let's do two positions or maybe three positions. Akash, I swear, I promise, you are next in line. Whenever we play now games with the students, you are the first, Wolfram. But you should be there. Okay. So it's just that we have 4 minutes now. It will be touch and go, and I have to stop at 7. Okay. Let's log out. By the way, let me bring the board again. Let's sign out, and we are going to do some puzzles. Let's do two positions. It's right to play the first one. Two positions. Enjoy it. Tactics, now you know, help you in the games. I think this is made in two. We'll talk about it on Sunday. Jay, one more last time. Please type the full message about Friday's transfer to Sunday. Everything else remains the same, guys. Just that Friday's lecture has been shifted. Please remember that. Jay, if you can put it in complete line. Meanwhile, Ayush is the answer for this. The pawn is pinned by the bishop. It's a very nice thing. So queen can take on h6, king g8, and queen takes g7 will be checkmate. Very nice. Next one, please. This time it's black to play. Yeah, Grunt is also doing good job here. There will be no class on Friday. It's the same session now shifted from Friday to Sunday. Now, what's up for this one? Queen is under attack here, guys. Our queen is under attack here, but we are also attacking his queen. So, any suggestions? Should we just save our queen? Should we take? Yes, people are right. Because we have initiative and tempo. He can take the queen, all right, but we can reinforce it by, we have got multiple targets. And that's why I think we can take the queen. He can take our queen, but then we get the bishop. And if he takes, then he can just take a pawn. That's all he'll get. He's not getting anything more. So I agree with that line that you've said. So pawn takes queen, pawn takes queen, pawn takes bishop, and we have it. Let's do one more. It is black to play this time. Yes, Anish Naik, I think, has joined just when we are about to say goodbye. We are about to bid adieu. Guys, this one should be easy. This one, I don't think that will need... I don't think this will take long. Just simple recaptures, right? Please tell me it's just a simple recapture, right? Yeah, sure. Simple recapture. One more. Guys, that last one was really very easy. Come on. Now, that doesn't even count. Okay, this one, yeah, sure. This one is interesting. Do we have a checkmate here? Always watch out for the checkmate. We have got... Come on, one final minute coming up now. Come on. Do we have a checkmate here? I'll give you the start. Let's say rook takes g7. What does our opponent do to that? King h5 first. Guys, watch it. Rook takes g7, check, king h5 first. Then what? Bishop e2 check. Do we have a checkmate? Is it mate in two? Come on, guys. Come on. Let's end it very nicely here. I think you are the would-be champions. And Dishen thinks, yes, we have a checkmate here. Rook takes g7, king h5. Jai says, bishop e2 is checkmate. Confirmed. Yes, guys, always watch out. Now, you got to notice why the bishop is called the long-range piece. I mean, look at the arrow. Humongous arrow. Ginormic arrow. Look at the bishop on a1 controls the g7 square. That's why bishop, the long-range piece, massive piece. And that doesn't let the king, not just that it supports the rook, it doesn't let the king come on f6 as well. So, check and checkmate. What a session we had. It's just brilliant. One final time. We are not meeting tomorrow. We'll meet on Sunday, 5 to 6 instead of tomorrow. No lecture tomorrow. Please remember that. Everything else remains the same on all the other days. Friday's session shifted to Sunday. And I have not made the change according to my own will. It's because of the other commitments that change, because of the timings in the relaxation and, stricter norms or lenient norms for the COVID. The local authorities do change their timings. Okay. Fine, then we will meet. We'll meet on Sunday. Take care. 5 to 6 it is. And Akash, don't worry. Next time, whenever it is that I play, I'll play with you. Okay. Take care.